So I'm quite fortunate.
Congratulations, H.
For me personally, having picked up a couple of those special awards.
My warmest congrats to you for winning this award.
It couldn't have happened to a most lovely of person.
Thank you for being the best colleague ever.
Yeah, when I received that, I cried, obviously, because it just means so much to me. Though I do feel like a bit of a fraud. I literally have the best job in the world. It's just a moment that I'm never going to forget.
Pause. Sports Interactive.
I was really delighted when Sports Interactive won this award a couple of years ago, and then hugely dismayed when we didn't win it the following year.
Look, I often tell people that when it comes to awards, that this is the award that matters the most to me, since it's a direct reflection of how happy our team is.
They collect both the information on what we do in a questionnaire, but then they also ask our team members to participate.
Our whole team voices their opinion.
And it's that combination together that I think makes the magic.
It's compared in a fair way to the teams at other studios, and as such, there's a lot of competition.
The data that comes off the back of the studio one is really informative. I've got it every year. I've taken that data, I've used that data to guide us into what we need to do for the future. In fact, it's sat on my whiteboard at home, so I'm constantly looking at it, referring back to it.
It's vital that we prioritised measuring our performance in these areas and using this initiative as a key mechanism for us to do so. So now it feels like a really intrinsic part of how we go about our operations now.
It's an endorsement of the work we do as a studio leadership team to make Playground a safe, friendly and rewarding place in which our teams can do their best work.
It continues to get a huge thumbs up from us personally, and we look forward to participating in future events.
It's really important to our teams as well. They take enormous pride from success in these awards. It validates their choice to work here.
Happy teams create better games, and we work so much in our lives that it better be fun, right?
So to get an external award, one that is judged against other peers in the industry,
Could not get any more valuable information than that.
it's really amazing. We're very, very grateful.
So winning the Best Places to Work awards is one of the biggest achievements a studio can get.
Being recognised as a great place to work is as important as the quality of the games we make in attracting new and diverse talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 GamesIndustry.biz Best Places to Work Awards UK. Please welcome your host, Chris Dring.
Hello. Hi. As the voice of James Batchelor just said, my name is Chris. I'm the current steward of GamesIndustry.biz, and I'm delighted to welcome you to our 2023 Best Places to Work Awards. We had over 100 games companies take part this year, with well over 5,000 people who filled in our surveys. And I want to say a genuine thank you to everyone who participated. This event is all about making the games industry a better place to work, and the more people who take part, the more we can do to achieve that goal. I also want to thank our sponsors because their support has been incredible and made all of this possible. I can't believe we're here. So big thank you to Amicus, Double 11, Games London, Hutch, ICO Partners, Lighthouse Games, N-Dreams, Playground Games and Rocksteady. You're all wonderful. Now in the build up to today, I spent a good time wondering what riveting and exciting opening can I come up with for this year's awards. And I thought, I know what the people want. They want statistics. There we are. I often get asked, what does the best place to work look like? And here it is. This is what the average Best Places company looks like. They pay over 52 grand a year on average. They offer over 4 months of full maternity pay. They have the hybrid working model. They offer private healthcare, flexible hours, and a whole lot more besides. Except that isn't true. There are winners in these awards that don't offer anything as good as this. We have winners who are fully remote. We have a winner that's fully in office. We have winners who offer very few benefits at all, let alone private healthcare and enhanced maternity. Because all this stuff, it looks great on a job ad, and it's clearly important. It's obviously important, but it isn't what makes a workplace special. What makes a best place to work is a place where the managers quickly see when their staff are having a tough time and need some support, and then do something about that. A great place is somewhere where you're encouraged to speak up, express your opinion without fear of judgment. The winner of these awards are places where staff are excited to come in each day, spend time with each other and work together on something cool. But don't take my word for it because, well, we asked them. This is what they told us.
What I love about working in the games industry is the opportunity to create connections with people every single day, and no 2 days are the same.
You can be so creative. You can explore so many weird, wacky, fun ideas.
And when I say create connections, I'm game players first and foremost, to bring joy and create stories and give them an opportunity to experience something moving or funny or emotional or powerful.
There are a couple of things that are really important to make a studio good to work at. I think chief among them are you need to work with passionate people who love what they're doing, people who are willing to go the extra mile.
Being inspired by the people around you is always, you feed off of that, makes you do your best work.
I think a great place to work is somewhere that facilitates as much creativity as it can.
A place where you feel like you can talk openly about places that are maybe outside of your job description.
Yes, even though I'm a programmer, I feel like I've got to be involved in all facets of the company.
But you can freely say, I have this idea, and you can tell me if it's something or if it's not something, and I can feel a part of that whole thing.
Which makes me feel really good about where I work and really involved in the development process.
Somewhere where not only are you engaged in the project, but where the actual workplace doesn't negatively impact your life outside of games, outside of the office.
It's not all about the end product. The end product is important, but the journey is super important too. Like how we make games and how we come into work every day.
For me personally, the level of flexibility that I have means that I can be a mum of 3, which is no easy task, but also do great work in a job that I absolutely love.
For me, a great place to work in the games industry is somewhere that really supports your growth and wants you to succeed.
And the people who work there respect and build each other up to be the best they can be.
And where you don't get punished for making a mistake, and where mistakes are lessons to be learned rather than you feeling that the world is about to end.
For me, what makes a great place to work at is being who I want to be, not having to cover or hide things from as little as discussing a unique hobby or interest to tougher topics or to bringing a partner onto a work event.
Knowing that the people around you care and are caring, not just about software and games, but about you as a person.
Somewhere that celebrates and appreciates all of our differences rather than favoring certain personality types or certain backgrounds or certain skill sets, but encourages as much diversity as they can.
It's really the people and the culture, and it's the people and the culture work together and drive each other forward and excite each other and allow each other to be their whole selves and bring their passions and their insights and their expertise and apply it in ways that are particular to them. Then I think that just makes magic every time.
I really love those heart-shaped glasses. I want some. Shall we find out who the winners are? Yes. These winners are split into 2 halves. The first half is for our main awards. These are the badge winners. We have more winners than ever this year, and it has been by far our most competitive year. How this will work is I'm going to run through each winner. I'll begin with the small company winners, and then we'll move on to the mid-size and then the large companies. If you are a winner, please come to the stage over there. Collect your certificate and then pose for a lovely photo. There won't be time for speeches, so don't worry about having to make one, although we will have a video being played. Once all the winners are announced, we'll move on to our special awards, but I'll explain more about those when we get there. Does that make sense? Good. Right. We're going to begin with our small company category. These are businesses under 50 employees, and to present these awards, please welcome Charmaine from Hutch. Hi, Charmaine. So let's begin. Our first small company winner is Fuse Games.
Well, one of the things I think is really unique about Fuse is our Friday afternoons.
I really love this time that we have blocked out to investigate our own things and do personal development. At the end of the day, we all share what we've been up to.
It's open, you feel safe, it's happy, fun, really important word, curious.
This is very much a team enterprise. We're all focused on the same ultimate goal, to make wonderful games, and we'll bring all of ourselves to do that every day.
Our next winner is ICO Partners.
ICO do a really good job of understanding not only the core company values, but then also only working with clients that reflect the same values.
We don't take on too many clients.
They don't apply pressure on us for no reason. We have time, and if we need anything to do the job, we can just ask the management.
Every time someone in the team has a pressing life issue, the whole team rally together and supports that person.
Our third small company winner is Indigo Pearl.
I think that Indigo Pearl is unique in that everyone feels valued and appreciated.
What we actually are is that we're friends. We're mates and we all look after each other.
Since starting here 2 years ago, I've been welcomed with open arms, pushed to do things I never thought possible, and looked after every single step of the way. I've made some good friends here too.
Our next small company winner is Lighthouse Games.
The creative freedom here is amazing. It's amazing to be trusted so wholeheartedly with different tasks and features of the game, and I feel like very special to work here as a part of that.
It doesn't matter whether you're a junior or a senior, everyone's ideas are heard the same.
I always feel like my opinion and thoughts are really valued.
And it's that kind of rule we have of there's no daft questions, only the questions you don't ask.
Our next small size winner is Maverick Games.
It feels like a little bit of a dream almost, because I come into work and I just can't believe that I work with so many people who are not only very experienced and very talented and just incredible at what they do, but they're all just really nice people.
I feel like everyone adds to that overall excitement and feeling that we're all having towards the place, the culture.
You know, people come in way more than they have to, right, that are in their contracts. And I think that's something that's a really good sign that we have something really nice going right now.
Congratulations. Our next and small size winner is MojiWorks.
For me, what's special about MojiWorks is that we are always ready to take opportunities and really push the boundaries of what we can do as a team.
We question everything. We question the way we do things. We did things in the past. We question the way that other things are being done for maybe, years and years. And of course, it can never be perfect, but it can always be better.
Our next winner is Ripstone.
James is the in-house psychology coach. He offers one-on-one support, but we also have weekly meetings with him on a Thursday.
So having James to talk about anything from in work, outside of work, all areas of life, is really, really nice.
I see people come into work genuinely being their authentic self. And I think that's very different to anywhere that I've worked in the past.
Our next winner is Snap Finger Click.
We're very passionate and well organised, which allows us to maintain a great work-life balance, whilst also still achieving our goals.
I love feeling that I can work on my own time and knowing that there's flexibility there if I need it. It's come in really helpful when stuff like moving flats and I need to be moving quickly.
And our final small company winner is Us2 Games.
We have some time for socials. We have an amazing team. They are organizing amazing experience for our employees, and we get the opportunity to simply enjoy spending time together.
I don't feel like I've walked into a LinkedIn event. I don't feel like I hate networking events, and I hate feeling like I have to
be on that level when I'm at work. So I really enjoy that I can just talk to people as people and I don't have to wear a bunch of masks.
Congratulations, us too. Actually, congratulations to all our small company winners there. And thank you, Charmaine and Hutch. Our next set of winners are in the mid-sized company category. These are businesses between 50 and 200 employees. And to present the certificates here, please welcome Geraldine from Playground Games. Right, the first of our mid-sized company winners is Attenborough.
What makes Almar such a great place to work in the video game industry is like the non-crunch and relaxed culture generally that we have. So there's never really any overtime. The overtime I ever had to do was 45 minutes. And I just, was allowed to go into the office 45 minutes later the next day.
There's also no 2 days the same because we work on a wide variety of projects, which really keeps the day interesting.
Our second winner is Bulkhead.
I've been in other studios and I've eavesdropped on the way people talk, and it's very superficial. It doesn't feel like they have a connection. I've always thought and felt like at Bulkhead, you're kind of making games with your friends.
Obviously, the 4-day work week is huge for us, which means that we get more done and we waste less time. So we're not wasting time in meetings, we're just cracking on with stuff.
The people who work here have a fire under their ass to compete with the big names and prove that we can be just as good as them.
Our next winner is D3T/Coconut Lizard.
The way our company is structured means we get to work on a lot of different titles. D3T and Coconut Lizard do put a lot of emphasis into trying their best to get people on the project that they think they'll enjoy the most.
Our next mid-size winner is Electric Square/Lively.
The first day I came to visit the studio building before I officially started working, coincidentally was at the same time that another new joiner was also in. Since we came in on a Friday, we found out that on Fridays they do this thing called Show and Tell. And at the end of Show and Tell, they have a Just Dance competition. So my introduction to a lot of people at the company was aggressively playing Just Dance with them.
And our next winner is Expression Games.
There's no corporate hierarchy between the seniority ranks, and I don't feel like I'm limited to anything simply because I'm a junior.
They're always wanting to help junior artists break into their first industry job.
It is extremely open-minded. It is extremely flexible.
I have never thought twice about asking for help, voicing a concern, or giving an opinion.
It's people first, games very close second.
And our next winner is Hutch.
We have a 4-day working week, which I could not have lived without in the last year. I've had quite a trying year, and it's really given me that flexibility to sort of actually have a life outside of work, which has been incredibly helpful.
When I got engaged almost 2 years ago, I was sent flowers and congratulations to my house. I'm only one of almost 200 people, and I'm still being thought of.
Our next winner is PlayStation London Studio.
We've got 2 amazing leaders that really care about the voice of their employees and their studio people. They operate like an open door policy. They roll out sort of studio surveys. They have Ask Me Anythings. And it's all in like a bid to hear us and what's important to us, and also to give us updates where the studio is going.
It genuinely feels like you have a voice, and if I ever have a concern, I know exactly who to go to. I feel my concerns are listened to and acted upon.
Our next winner is Latonic Games.
Personal story I'd like to share about Playtime is the journey I've had over the last 3 years with my son, Glenn, who has autism. We've gone through diagnoses, assessments, we've
had a lot of medical appointments and school meetings, lots of admin, lots of work, and the company have really bent over backwards to support me and my entire family while we've gone through this. It makes me so protective of the company. I'm really grateful, and it really feels like they care about my life, and in turn I really care about the company.
Lovely story. Our next winner is Roll 7.
I think my most favouriteest benefit is the flexible hours. It makes the biggest difference to my life. Like, I love the opportunity to get up early and start working so that I can finish at like 3 or whatever, if going camping or something like that, or if I want to go and do stuff in the afternoon.
I can just be in charge of my own day, so I can work around home responsibilities. I get to see a lot of my children. I don't remember my parents being at home quite a lot when we were growing up, and that will impact my children.
Our next winner is Space 8 Games.
It was like one of my first weeks starting at Space 8 and playing a board game with a bunch of people that had been there for years, but also the CEO. And like, I remember we got to a state where we were literally shouting in each other's faces, like calling each other liars and stuff. And like, I always thought like I can't believe I was shouting in the CEO's face that you're like an absolute liar and I don't believe you. It really speaks to the culture that we have here.
Our next winner is Trail Mix Games.
Something personal to share is how amazing people are at listening to everyone and feeling included at Trail Mix. I think a really good example of this is a classic occasion of being spoken over at a meeting. I've had it on multiple occasions where someone has asked me what was I going to say after being spoken over, and always being listened to, no matter what level I have been at. And I find that really amazing.
Our final mid-sized company winner is Wushu Studios.
So the thing I love about Wushu is just the diversity of everything. People are extremely accommodating, and I feel very lucky to be here.
I think what makes Wushu a great place to work is the culture here, where everyone is encouraged to be open and honest.
They've created an open environment where employees feel comfortable expressing themselves. It doesn't matter if it's the founder of the company or one of the directors. You can speak to them as if they're your friend, and I do consider them as my friends, which I think is really special.
Incredible. Well done to all those mid-sized company winners. Our final section is for large companies. This is for everyone over 200 employees. We have 4 winners in this category, and to present them with their certificates, please welcome Annie from Lighthouse Games. Thank you. Now, on to the winners. The first of the large company winners is Natural Motion Games.
What is special about Natural Motion, in my opinion, is that we encourage to think. We really believe that the quality of everything we do depends on the quality of the thinking we do first.
When I joined this company in 2020 during the pandemic, I'd never worked in the gaming industry before, and almost instantaneously I was welcomed as part of the team, as part of the unit, and every idea that I came out with was given a real reception. It was listened to, it was understood, it was wanted by the team, and that is a really special feeling to feel.
Our next winner is Playground.
Playground has a culture where everyone's really committed to not just talking about making a positive work environment, but actually doing the hard work, spending the money, and taking the time to do that.
And everyone's super transparent and honest about things. That's like from our studio head and just everyone in the company.
Our penultimate winner is Rare.
One of the things I feel that is special about Rare is its facilities. From the grounds on site, being able to go for a walk and to clear your head, or for hosting family and friends events.
A really cool story I have about Rare is the Women in Xbox Day. We host it on site at Rare and have women across the UK from Xbox come down and spend the day chatting to each other about our experiences in the industry. As a whole, it's just an awesome day.
Our final badge winner is Sports Interactive.
What's really special to me about Sports Interactive is how employees and fans of the team.
An experience for me which makes Sports Interactive great is the way they handled the COVID situation. I think it went beyond being in the workplace. They really reached out. My manager in particular checked up on me every day or so, outside of how I was doing with work. So it really created a situation where I felt like the company cared.
Congratulations to all the large companies, and thank you, Lighthouse. Thank you, Annie. And in fact, well done to all the Best Place to Work Awards winners. Congratulations. Now, we're about to move on to our special awards, but before I do, I want to say that if you just happen to love GI events, we have a couple of others taking place in the next 2 weeks. Alongside EGX at London Excel, we are hosting our Investment Summit, where developers can connect with platform holders, publishers, investors, and more. That's on October 12th. But we're also holding, and this is the thing I love the most, the UK's biggest video games career fair called the GI Academy, where students, job seekers, and those who are interested in a career in games can meet with educators and studios. They can listen to 4 days of talks. They can take part in one-to-one sessions with experts. And this year, students can even graduate from the GI Academy by completing tasks around the show. It's really cool, and that's on in 2 weeks at EGX. If you want to know more, do reach out or just check out the brilliant GI newsletter to receive updates as we get closer to the show. Anyway, back to the awards. Before we move on to our special awards, we have an extra special award to talk about, the G into Gaming Award. To tell you what that's all about and to reveal this year's winner, please welcome the founder of G Into Gaming and the leader of Amicus, Liz Prince.
So it's always an honour to present this award because, as some of you know, creating a better industry for women and underrepresented groups is a topic that's really close to my heart. It's why I founded G Into Gaming about 5 years ago, why I support women in games as an individual and as a corporate ambassador, why I support the brilliant Limit Break Mentor programme, why I'm working with Yuki and Dom, wherever you are in the room, on a soon-to-be-announced fantastic EDI initiative that's going to be really exciting. So the person receiving the G Into Gaming Award today could have won it at any time because their passion and their work in EDI is just unbelievable, as is their passion for trying to make the industry simply a better place. This person has worked in the industry for many years, from the 16-bit era in publishing and production to the brave new world of mobile games and to a current role or roles in tackling the skill shortage. She works with education. She provides highly respected consultancy services to many studios and individuals. This person's been involved with the BGI, with Safe in Our World, with GamesAid, to highlight just a few of their extracurricular activities. And their work elicited an honorary fellowship for services to the games industry by Norwich University of the Arts. She most deservedly received an OBE for services to education and diversity in the games industry a couple of years ago. Many of you will know who I'm talking about. I think probably she does by now, because I badgered her not to go to an appointment at the dentist so that she could be here. But those who are fortunate enough to know her will be aware of her unwavering and fearless drive. She doesn't hold back, she doesn't hesitate in calling out the bad, championing the good, and is always, always pushing for better in our industry. If you read her powerful article for GI.biz, you know that she doesn't mince words. In a call for men to step up as genuine allies for women, Gina articulated what many were feeling but weren't saying. It's a subject she's returned to in talks at the Develop Brighton conference and here today at the HR Summit, alongside her own ally, the brilliant Mick Morris. Gina, we are all inspired by your courage and your spirit. I'm proud to know you. This is for you, and it's for all that you do.
Oh, do you want to speak?
Do I get to...
You can say something.
No, I'm proper crying again. I cried at Develop, I cried again. I cry because it's nice to be seen and it's nice to be heard, but nothing I do is... I can do nothing without the people who back me and the people who make me feel safe to say the things I do, whether that's GI.biz, whether that's Dom, whether that's Louise, whether that's Liz, whether that's Mars. So many people in this room constantly help me to be a big voice to try and change things, but the only people who can change things are people in this room. So thank you for all your support.
Thank you, Liz, and congratulations, Gina. You are amazing. Whoop, I like that. On to our special awards. It did not approve that. Now, these awards are for excellence in specific areas. So we have prizes for those that have great environmental policies and fantastic diversity initiatives. We have awards for those who go above and beyond in supporting charities, the health and well-being of their staff, and who are working to nurture and develop the next generation of talent. And we also have an award for the UK Best Boss. Now, for these awards, we will reveal the deserving finalists before the winner. If you are the winner, please come and collect your trophy, have your picture taken, and this time you will have an opportunity to say a few words at the podium. So please do. Are we ready? All right. Let's begin with our first category. The Corporate Social Responsibility Award is for a company that does excellent work in supporting the wider industry alongside local and global charities. To present this award and also to show a special video, please welcome Liam from Special Effects.
I would have preferred the Taylor Swift song that was on earlier, but I wasn't asked. It is my deepest honour to represent this incredible charity, but an even greater honour is to stand up in front of people that I respect so much from an incredible industry, the games industry. So I'm so very proud to be here to announce this award. I want to say a big congratulations to all of the finalists today. You all deserve to win. As a charity, we wanted to share the story of a young man who we have been able to help thanks to some incredible CSR initiatives within the games industry.
Check out this video.
Hi, I'm Tiago and I am studying games development and coding at Banbury College. I felt and still feel exhilarated about playing games. I like to play games where you drive a car or ride a bike because I'm not restricted on what I can do in a game, whereas in real life I am. I was 5 years old when we first got an email about Special Effect, and I just turned 6 when I had my first visit. It has been important for me to have the ongoing support from everyone at Special Effects because as I've grown up, they've helped me by adapting how I game. The difference it has made to my life is that I can be more creative because I can build whatever is in my mind. If I hadn't had the chance to game and be involved with Special Effects, I wouldn't be in my games development and coding course. The difference you've made over the years has helped me a lot because I'm able to access a wider range of games. It also has allowed me to game with my friends. I would like to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to game freely and without limitations.
just vital work there for special effects. And the finalists are Playground Games, PlayStation London Studio, Playtonic, Rocksteady, and Us Two Games. Now, Liam, please reveal our winner.
It actually says the winner is. So the winner is Rocksteady.
Thanks very much. It's a massive honour to be able to receive this award for the second year running now. CSR is something we're really passionate about at Rocksteady, and I know Alice and team who are in the room right now really are so committed to building a strategy that allows us to do the things that we're really passionate about. It's really easy to be passionate about CSR when you've got such great partners, and the people that we work with, including Special Effect, make it such an easy job. So thanks very much.
Congratulations, Rocksteady. Now, on to the next category. The Health and Wellbeing Award is for a company that does excellent work in supporting both the physical and mental health of their staff. And to present this award, please welcome Tamsin from nDreams.
Thank you so much for hosting a brilliant morning and a really good awards this afternoon. Health and wellbeing is particularly close to my heart. I know what it's like to burn out, and I know what it's like to feel anxiety. And I think loads of you in this room are doing really good stuff within your companies. So I'm really proud to be able to present this award today.
I'm proud to have a working microphone for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tamsin. And the Health and Wellbeing finalists are D3T and Coconut Lizard, Electric Square / Lively, Rare, Ripstone, and Us Two Games. Now, Tamsin, please tell us the winner.
The winner is Rare.
I mean, firstly, I'm just this awards and just shining light on the good things that happen in our industry is really, really important. So just kudos to Chris and the team and everyone that's involved in this. I have a very small part to play in Rare getting this award. When I think about our team, Sarah and Michael are up there. But also all of our managers, all of our leads, just everyone that's in the company that genuinely cares for each other and supports each other in being the best person they can be, helping each other through the concoction that we all have to deal with, which is life, family, careers, pressure, all of those things. I just feel super lucky we have the support network at Rare, that we have amazing people that care for each other genuinely, and I'm very proud to be a part of that. Thank you.
Our next award is the Environmental Award. This is for a company that is doing significant work in trying to combat climate change. And to present this award, please welcome from Games London, Michael French.
Thanks, Chris. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's great to be at an event that really holds people to account and then rewards people that do really well. I'm really proud to be a part of it. We have been a sponsor of the Environmental award, I think for every year it's run, three years now. It's a topic that really matters to us at Games London. A couple of years ago, we devised and co-published something called the Green Games Guide, which is a really good thing that you can look at if you understand how to change your impact on the environment. It's something that matters to every single person. It's often easy to think it's something for someone else to do, but it really matters. And there are ways you can do it. I suggest you check it out. And it's been really, really rewarding to hand this out every year. So I'm interested to see who the finalists are and who wins.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Michael. And the finalists are... Rocksteady, Space 8 Games, Sports Interactive, Sumo Group, and Us 2 Games. Michael already has the envelope open.
The winner is Us 2 Games.
Let me get my notes. Thank you so much. We were really lucky to have won this award, I think 3 years ago in 2020. So I remember doing a little recording. But we had a game that came out that year that had a really kind of core sort of sustainability themes. So it's amazing that 3 years later, we've kind of been able to kind of grab this, torch again and kind of uphold, our credibility in the sustainability area. There's been huge learnings and trials and experiments for us in this space. Like learning how to tackle sustainability is quite hard unless you're kind of doing sustainability as like a uni degree. So like basically starting from the ground up and like learning about your carbon footprint, how to tackle your emissions, how to tackle reducing those emissions. Like it's hard, and just props to everybody in this space, all the other game studios who are doing amazing things in tackling the sustainability. There are a couple of partners and industry bodies that I want to call out who have been amazing in this space and helping us along the way. UN's Playing for the Planet and the many alliance members who are part of that, who are all taking huge leaps in the sustainability area. The Green Game Jam for challenging us on using our platform to bring green themes into the games we're making. The UK Sustainability Group, Games London for the Green Games Guide, which we just mentioned. It was a huge help to us, so thank you so much. Supercritical for helping us in our carbon reductions journey, and Alba, our relatable protagonist from our cozy game with sustainability at its core. So thank you so much.
On to our next award. The Education Award is for a company that's working hard to develop the next generation of video game talent. And to present the award, please welcome from Double 11, Kimberly.
It's very bright up here, and I'm still composing myself from the special effects video. I work mainly in finance and commercial. Sponsoring this award is mainly for our learning and development team, none of whom could be here today, but they have prepared me something to say, so I'm going to read this out to you all. Continuing professional development is hugely important to us at Double 11, whether that be through the learning and development programmes we deliver internally or our early careers and outreach work. As a proud developer founded in the North East, we've seen firsthand the positive impact that education can have on our community through improving economic and social mobility, health and wellbeing outcomes, and most importantly, the personal fulfilment that education brings. We see this with our partnerships with Speakers Schools, whereby we host talks with young people from state schools and colleges with the aim at levelling the playing field and empowering them to reach their potential through knowledge, advice and guidance. Access to education fuels creativity and innovation and provides better opportunities to individuals that they may not have had before.
Thank you, Kimberly. The finalists for the Education Award are... 1010 Games. D3T/Coconut Lizard. Huey Games. End Dreams. Rocksteady. And Sumo. Now, Kimberly, please reveal the winner.
It's quite tempting to have a little sneaky peek there while I was waiting. The winner is End Dreams.
I just want to highlight that half my HR team were all sat over there and they didn't want to come and get the award, but they deserve this a huge amount. We've invested a lot in the last couple of years in the End Dreams Academy. We're trying to help, remove barriers to entry to the industry, invest in outreach, work on, skills gaps and kind of closing some of those within the industry through various initiatives that we're doing. But everybody in the room is doing their bit and doing lots and lots of things. But if there's any one thing that you could do and you could take away, just give someone a chance that maybe doesn't have experience and might not get a chance otherwise. There's lots and lots of people who they don't have experience because maybe they've been working 2 jobs to support their families, or they've been they haven't had the opportunities that others have had, and we shouldn't be ruling some of those people out. So just try and give some people chances that might not otherwise have them. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Well done to End Dreams, and thank you, Double 11. Now for our penultimate award. The Diversity Award isn't for a company that's necessarily diverse, but is doing its bit to try and improve the diversity of both its own studio and the games industry at large. To present this award, please welcome James from ICO Partners.
The games industry provides us with the opportunity to tell so many stories, and it's immensely important to ensure that games are made by and for people from all backgrounds and communities. For me as a queer person, I'm really happy to be presenting this award, and ICO, we're immensely proud to be sponsoring the category for diversity and inclusion.
Thank you, James. And the finalists are... Fail Better Games. NetSpeak Games. PlayStation London Studio. Sumo Group / Atom Hawk. And Us 2 Games. Now, James, who is the winner?
The winner is PlayStation London Studios. Thank you. This award means a lot to us, and it wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for our people. Our team are so passionate about encouraging new, diverse voices into the games industry as they recognise we must make an impact at school levels and beyond, so that the pool of talent broadens with the devs and creatives from various varied backgrounds. We're so proud of this. Thank you.
Now for our final award. This is to reveal the UK Best Boss, and to present this award, please welcome from Rocksteady, Gaz.
Thank you very much again. It is an absolute thrill to be able to present this award for Best Boss in a year when Rocksteady, we have two brand new bosses in Nathan Burlow and Darius Siderian. They're not nominated this year, at least I don't think they are, but who knows for next year. Shall we watch the video?
Oh, no, well, I've got to reveal the finalists first.
We rehearsed this as well. It's terrible, isn't it?
But thank you. The finalists are Chris Mayers from Future Lab, Errol Ismail from Expression Games, John Turl from Flix Interactive, Louise Andrew from D3T, Maria Sayans from Us2 Games, and Simon Iwanizak from Red Kite Games. Before we reveal the winner, we do have a video all about them. So let's check out that video.
Simon is someone that I have nothing but the utmost respect for and admiration for. Seeing just kind of the amount that he's kind of up to day or in a week, and then, you know, he'll still kind of afterwards find time to just talk to people or, you know, catch up or anything else really kind of outside of work. It's like, just how do you find the time to do this? He never kind of walks in and is like, oh, okay, yeah, right. It's always just done with enthusiasm, and there's clearly a massive burning passion for what he does. So, and it's inspiring.
One of the things that I really appreciate is his open door policy. There have been several times in which I was either having some doubts or just wanted to clear things out, or just like talk about stuff and kind of get stuff over my chest. And he's always there, all open to just walk in and talk things out, which I think is something super commendable.
For me, at least, it's more of what Simon is able to do kind of on a personal level. Even though he'll have 500,000 things going on in his day, he will still find a minute to, you know, if you were to knock on the door or Simon, can I speak to you about something for a minute, he'll still find the time to do those things. And if he knows that, okay, this actually requires my attention, you know, he will sit there and he will give you the time of day, which is one of the things that I think makes him a fantastic human being.
Having someone like that as a boss, basically my opinion makes me feel safe and contained, which is something that I really appreciate.
Simon, huge congratulations. I don't know of anyone else who deserves this more.
We feel about you and appreciate you, so thank you for everything you've done for us.
Well done, dude.
The best boss in the UK games industry, Simon from Red Kite.
Hi everyone. Well, it's a pleasant surprise on a Wednesday. Hearing those comments in the video just now has definitely made me smile a lot. Red Kite is just full of lovely people, and I'm lucky to be able to call them my colleagues and my friends. Being completely honest, I don't feel like a best boss. Maybe that's the way it should be. I'd like to say a few thank yous and then I'll be done. So, first off, GI.biz for the award, thank you. Dave, Andy and Paul, who are part of my leadership team. I couldn't ask for better people to be running Red Kite with. Anne, who's up there as well, my wonderful, crazy office manager. I'd also like to thank my wife, Claire. She doesn't get enough recognition. She supported me when I started Red Kite, and she continues to support me, allowing me to dedicate, a large portion of our lives into what I love to do. And finally, most importantly, the team. Making Red Kite a great place to work is a collective responsibility. So, this award is for everybody at the studio. Thank you.
Congratulations, Simon. I really wish I could show you some of the personal comments that we got in Simon's nomination. They were heartwarming about things they've done for them, sort of on a personal level, and it was just wonderful. But that concludes the 2023 Best Places to Work Awards. Well done to all of our winners today, and thank you everyone who took part. I genuinely mean it. I'd like to personally thank my team for working incredibly hard to pull this event off today. So George, Dan, Richard, Jamie, James, Tanya, Marie, Sophie and Hassan, thank you so much. And also a thank you to our sponsors, Amicus 11, Games London, Hutch, ICO Partners, Lighthouse Games, Endreams, Playground Games and Rocksteady. You've allowed us to just keep making this bigger and more expansive each and every year, so thank you. We'll all be in touch with you all about what you'd like to see from next year's awards, because we always try and renew them every 2 years and go back to basics and see what we can do. We'll be doing that next year. Please enjoy the drinks that should be available now. I've been told explicitly we must be out of the building by 5 or the BAFTA, demons come and pull us away. We've got probably just under an hour together. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you for coming. Until next time, goodbye.